difference. Touching base is casual, but if a boss says, "Team, let's huddle up," that implies urgency. It means we need to get aligned right now before the next play. Okay, so picture this. You walk into a big high-stakes strategy meeting. The AC is humming. Everyone's got their serious face on. And your manager, she stands up at the head of the table. She looks around the room and says, "Okay, everyone, Q3 was a home run, but we absolutely cannot punt on the Johnson account. Sarah, I need you to quarterback this project. Let's huddle up after lunch to game plan."
Okay, stop. I have to stop you there.
Yeah.
Are we in a boardroom or are we in, like, a locker room?
It's confusing, right?
It's so confusing. I mean, I understood every single one of those words. Home, run, punt. I know what they mean on their own.
Sure.
But you string them together like that in an office? I feel like I've walked into the wrong room. I'm, like, looking around for the helmets.
And that right there, that is the secret reality of the American workplace. You think you're in a business meeting, but you're actually sitting in on a sports broadcast.
So it's not just me.
Not at all. And the research we're diving into today argues this isn't just, people trying to sound cool. It's much deeper than that.
Deeper?
The argument is that American business English is secretly just a collection of sports metaphors. Native speakers don't even know they're doing it. They think in terms of offense, defense, scoring points.
Which is an absolute nightmare if you didn't grow up watching ESPN for breakfast.
Exactly. If you don't know the rules of the game, you're not just missing some vocabulary, you're missing the entire strategy. You're lost in meetings, you're misreading emails. You could be bombing your performance reviews and not even know why.
Okay, so let me just clarify this for my own ego.
Go for it.
My feeling completely lost isn't because I'm bad at English. It's because I'm bad at, sports trivia.
Precisely. You are not failing a language test. You're failing to understand the cultural playbook.
Wow. Okay, that is actually a huge relief. But, I mean, practically speaking, I do need to keep my job.
Right.
So how do we decode all this? How do we get through these meetings without, bringing a whistle to work?
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to break it down, sport by sport. We have the ultimate playbook right here. And by the end of this deep dive, you'll be able to decode exactly what your boss means, the subtext, the urgency, everything.
I'm ready. Put me in, coach.
See? You're already doing it. That's the spirit.
I'm trying my best.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning, the foundational language. This comes from America's oldest professional sport, baseball.
Baseball.
Right.
To an outsider, that's the one with a lot of standing around.
A bit, yes.
Yeah.
It's slower. It's more about statistics, the long game. And that's why these terms are so deeply embedded in the day-to-day routine of an office. If you want to talk about basic success and failure, you're talking baseball.
Okay, so give me the classic example.
The biggest one. The one you hear all the time. That was a home run. Or you knocked it out of the park.
Right. Visually, I get that. Hitting the ball out of the actual stadium is, the best possible thing you can do.
It's the absolute pinnacle. And in business, that phrase has a specific weight. It means you didn't just meet expectations, you completely crushed them. If your boss says your presentation was a home run, you don't have to ask for more feedback. You won.
Okay, but let's flip that. What if I don't win?
Then that's a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. That sounds remarkably gentle compared to just saying you failed.
It is, and that's a really key cultural insight. Americans value the attempt. In baseball, even the best players in history miss the ball 70% of the time. So if you say, yeah, we tried that campaign, it was a swing and a miss, it frames the failure as a calculated risk. You stepped up, you took a swing, you missed. Time to move on.
So it's sort of a psychologically safe way to admit you failed?
Usually, yeah. It suggests you're being proactive. But, and this is a big but, there is one baseball phrase you never ever want to hear. 3 strikes.
3 strikes and you're out.
Exactly. This is the one to be scared of. If a manager says this is the 3rd time he's missed a deadline, that's 3 strikes. That's not a critique anymore.
What is it?
It's a warning that a termination is coming. Or at least you're being taken off the project. It means the end of the line.
So swing and a miss is, oops, try again. But 3 strikes is start packing your desk.
Yeah, you've got it. It's all about the count. Okay, now let's do a phrase I guarantee you hear every single week. Touch base.
Oh, constantly. Let's touch base. Did you touch base with them? For the longest time, I honestly thought it meant we had to go to a physical location, like a base of operations.
That makes perfect sense if you take it literally. But in baseball, a runner has to physically touch the canvas bag, the base, to be safe.
So it's just about checking in.
It's about a very specific kind of check-in. It has to be brief. It's low stakes. It's just about alignment.
So if someone asks to touch base, they do not want a 1-hour meeting with slides.
Absolutely not. And this is a huge trip up for people. Let's role play this. I'll be the busy manager.
Okay, I'm the employee.
Hey, I'm running between meetings all day, but let's touch base on the Johnson file later this week.
Okay, my first instinct is to say, of course. I will book a conference room and I'll prepare a 20-slide deck for Thursday at 2.
And see, as the manager, that would terrify me. I didn't ask for a deep dive. I just wanted to touch base. The right answer is more like, sure, I'll send you a quick message on Slack, or yeah, let's grab 5 minutes on Friday.
Got it. So touch base means casual, a quick pulse check.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, before we leave the ballpark, we have to talk about numbers. Because American business culture, we often hate being exact until the very last minute.
Really? I thought business was all about precision.
It is, eventually. But in the planning phase, we love the ballpark figure.
A number that's inside the stadium somewhere.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Just means a rough estimate. If I ask you for a ballpark figure on the budget, I want to know if we're talking $10,000 or $100,000. I don't need to know it's $10,452.16.
So if I give you the exact number down to the cent, I'm actually communicating badly.
You're over-delivering on precision, and you're wasting both our time. You miss the social cue. I just need to know if we're in the right ballpark.
That's actually so helpful. I spend ages calculating exact figures when people just want an estimate.
Save yourself the stress.
Yeah.
Now, one last baseball term. This one is about the unexpected. You have to be ready for the curveball.
Oh, I've definitely been thrown a curveball. That's when everything is going just fine, and then bam, surprise problem.
Exactly. In baseball, the pitcher makes the ball spin so it moves unexpectedly. In business, it's that email you get at 4:55 p.m. on a Friday that changes the entire project.
The client threw us a real curveball on this one.
Meaning they surprised us. And usually you have to react to that curveball right off the bat.
Look at you working another one in right off the bat, immediately.
You're speaking the language now. As soon as the bat hits the ball, the action starts.
Okay, I think I'm getting it. But baseball feels, I don't know, it feels almost polite. You know, averages, checking in.
You are absolutely right. Baseball is the polite daily language of just maintenance. But what happens when things get aggressive? When we're talking about leadership, crushing the competition, pure strategy.
We leave the polite baseball diamond behind.
We go to the gridiron. We go to American football.
Okay, helmets, tackling, the whole deal.
Exactly. This is the language of the war room. If you're in a high-stakes meeting, you will hear football terms. And the most important one is the quarterback.
Right, the player who throws the ball. The leader.
Yes, but in business, it's almost always used as a verb.
A verb, like to quarterback something.
Yes. Sarah needs to quarterback this project.
See, that brings me back to the intro. What does that actually mean? Is she the star player, or is she just passing work to other people?
It's a bit of both. The quarterback on the field calls the plays and distributes the ball. So if you're asked to quarterback a project, you're being asked to own the leadership, to direct traffic. You're responsible for the final outcome.
Okay, so it's a big deal. It's not just managing. It's leading the charge.
It implies a much more active role, a field general. Now, let's talk meetings again. In baseball, we touch base. But in football, we huddle.
A huddle. That's the tight little circle where they whisper the secret plan?
Yep. So feel the energy difference. Touching base is casual. But if a boss says, "Team, let's huddle up," that implies urgency. It means we need to get aligned right now before the next play.
So a huddle is probably standing up quick around a desk.
Almost always. It's not a scheduled hour in your calendar. Now, here is the one that confuses people the most, but it's a critical survival skill. The punt.
Ah, the punt. In the game, that's when you kick the ball away to the other team. You're giving up.
Technically, yes. You're giving up the ball to get a better defensive position. But in business, punting is the art of strategic procrastination.
Strategic procrastination. I think I like the sound of that.
It means postponing a decision because you're not ready. It's a polite way of saying, I do not want to deal with this right now.
Oh, I see.
Let's role play this one, because it can literally save you in a meeting. You be the stressed employee who isn't ready.
Okay. Boss. Look, I really don't know if we should approve this budget. The data's a mess. I'm worried.
You know what? Let's punt on this decision until Q4.
Oh, the relief. I can feel it.
Right.
You just bought me 3 months.
Exactly. I didn't say no. I didn't say you failed. I just said, let's kick this problem down the road.
Punting is how corporate America manages its bandwidth.
I think I love punting. I'm going to punt so many things.
Just don't punt everything or you're not actually playing the game. Okay, mistakes. In baseball, it's a swing and a miss. In football, if you lose control of the ball, it's a fumble.
I fumbled the presentation.
Or I dropped the ball. It's the standard professional way to say you made a mistake. Sorry, I dropped the ball on that email. It's clean. It takes ownership.
It sounds better than I was incompetent.
It does. It sounds like an athlete having a bad moment. But what if the mistake isn't your fault? What if you did everything right and then the rules change? Oh, that happens all the time. We hit the target and then they just change the target.
That is called moving the goalposts.
That is such a perfect visual for it. You're about to score and someone physically drags the goal further away.
It captures that frustration perfectly.
Yeah.
We were about to launch, but legal moved the goalposts on us.
Uh-huh.
It signals that the game is rigged.
Ugh, I hate that.
And you know who makes it even worse? The Monday morning quarterback.
Who's that?
So football games are on Sunday. The Monday morning quarterback is the person at work on Monday who says, oh, the coach should have done this, the player should have thrown that.
When it's easy to say because the game is over and you already know the result.
Exactly. In business, it's the person who criticizes your decision after the fact with the benefit of hindsight.
Oh, why did you send that email?
Well, I didn't know the client was going to be in a bad mood, Karen.
Exactly. Don't be that person. It offers zero value, only judgment.
Okay, one last one from football. I hear Hail Mary thrown around. A Hail Mary. This is pure desperation. In the game, it's a crazy long pass at the last second with almost no chance of success. It's a prayer.
So in business, it's not a real strategy.
It's an ANSI strategy. It's a last resort. We have no time, no budget. Sending this cold email to the CEO is a total Hail Mary.
So if it works, it's a miracle. And if it fails, well, everyone expected it to.
Precisely. So baseball is the daily routine. Football is strategy and war. But what about when we just need high energy and speed?
We're heading to the basketball court.
Basketball. Fast, dynamic, flashy.
What do I need to know?
First, the total opposite of a Hail Mary, the slam dunk.
A slam dunk. You jump up and just smash the ball through the hoop. It's impossible to miss.
Right. So in business, a slam dunk is a guaranteed win. It's easy. It's powerful. This new hire is a slam dunk.
I like slam dunks. They sound very confident.
Then you've got the full court press.
That sounds intense.
It is. It means maximum overwhelming effort. We are putting a full court press on this launch. Marketing, sales, everyone all at once.
Stressful, but I bet it's effective.
And my favorite one for teamwork, the alley-oop.
That's where one player throws the ball near the hoop and their teammate jumps up and dunks it, right?
Yes. It's the ultimate selfless assist. You are setting someone else up to score.
Oh, I love that as a business concept.
Imagine we're in a meeting with a VP. I ask a question that I know you have the perfect answer to. I'm alley-ooping you the question so you can slam dunk the answer.
That's such a great way to think about collaboration. It's not just helping, it's making your teammate look good.
Exactly.
Okay.
But unfortunately, sometimes business isn't a team sport. Sometimes it's a fight.
And that brings us to the boxing ring.
Boxing. This is where we get metaphors for conflict and sheer survival.
Okay, gloves are up. What's first?
Roll with the punches.
Meaning you just have to get hit.
It means you have to absorb the hit without falling down. Adaptability. The market crashed, but our team is rolling with the punches.
Surviving the chaos.
But sometimes you can't survive. Sometimes you have to throw in the towel.
I've heard this one. It means you quit.
It means you're admitting defeat on a project to save your resources. We tried for 6 months, but we had to throw in the towel.
A sad one, but necessary sometimes.
It is, but not as bad as getting hit below the belt.
Ooh, that sounds unfair.
It's a dirty move, a personal attack in a meeting, something unprofessional that's just designed to hurt someone.
Not cool.
And if you take too many of those hits, you end up on the ropes.
Pushed up against the ropes with nowhere to go.
Close to failure. Defenseless. After that product failure, the whole company is on the ropes.
Wow, okay. We have covered a massive amount of ground. From the baseball diamond, to the gridiron, to the court, to the boxing ring.
It's a triathlon of metaphors.
It really is. But I have to ask the question I think every listener is thinking right now.
Go for it.
This is a lot. I have imposter syndrome just listening. Do I seriously need to start watching ESPN every night to get promoted?
I am so glad you asked that.
Yeah.
And the answer is absolutely 100% no.
Really? Because it feels like a secret club.
It feels like one, But most Americans who use these phrases have forgotten. They're even about sports. They're dead metaphors. They're just idioms now. You don't need to know the physics of a curveball. You just need to know it means an unexpected problem.
So I shouldn't try to fake it.
Oh, please don't fake it. That's so much worse. If your boss says something truly obscure you don't know, don't just nod along.
Okay, so what do I do?
You use the magic phrase. You just look at them. You say, can you unpack that for me? Or what does that look like specifically?
Can you unpack that? I like that. It sounds smart. It sounds analytical.
It does. It doesn't sound like I don't understand English.
Yeah.
It sounds like I want to be precise. It forces them to explain the actual strategy without the metaphor.
And what if I mix them up? I'm terrified I'm going to say something like, let's punt this home run.
Honestly, no one will care.
Really?
You can absolutely say, we need to hit a home run while quarterbacking this project. That's baseball and football. No one will even blink. The accuracy of the sport doesn't matter. The intent matters.
Okay, that is a huge weight off my shoulders.
If you're nervous, just stick to the starter pack.
What's in the starter pack?
Touch base, game plan, and drop the ball. Those three are so common they barely even count as sports terms anymore.
Let's touch base on the game plan so we don't drop the ball.
Perfect. You sound like a vice president already.
I feel like one.
So let's unpack this whole deep dive then. What's the real takeaway for everyone listening?
For me, it's that business isn't just about the numbers and the data. It's about reading the emotional subtext of a situation.
Right. These metaphors are shortcuts for emotional states. If the boss says, we need a Hail Mary, you know the team is desperate. If she says it's a slam dunk, you know the project is safe. You're not just translating words, you're reading the room. You're reading your company's tolerance for risk.
I'm going to start listening for home runs and really watch out for any mention of 3 strikes.
Exactly. And here's my final thought for you. We talk about the Monday morning quarterback, right?
The annoying one who criticizes everything in hindsight.
Don't be a Monday morning quarterback about your own English skills.
Oh, that's good.
Don't look back at past meetings and beat yourself up for not getting a phrase. Don't overanalyze it. Just step up to the plate next time. The game's still going on.
I love that. I'm ready to get back on the field.
Awesome. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Go out there and knock it out of the park. We'll see you in the next huddle.
See ya.